The biggest mistake I made in my fitness journey was that I didn't prioritize my foundation. 5 years ago, when I started my journey, I was looking like this, and I straight went to the gym every day, eating super low calorie diet without actually knowing how much I need to eat, so really restricting myself, having lack of energy, having lack of muscle mass, and I had like this type of skinny fat body type. So in this video, I'm gonna share you 3 things that I did to go from this to this. So it definitely will be helpful for everyone. Either your goal is to gain more muscle or lose that last layer of body fat. I'm gonna show you how to fix it. So number 1 is starting, of course, with diet and nutrition. I think it's one of the most important aspects. And as I said, I made super big mistake that I went straight into intermittent fasting or super low calorie restriction diet because, I was restricting myself, I had so much hunger levels. Yes, I was losing weight, but I also lost a lot of muscle mass. Because when you follow these low calorie diets or intermittent fasting, you are not hitting your protein intake for the day. Maybe you are a guy who's now super overweight, and you think that you're gonna jump on this low calorie diet and you're gonna be shredded or having the tone. Probably not. What's gonna happen? Yes, you're gonna lose weight, but you're also gonna lose a lot of muscle mass if you're not hitting your protein requirements for the day. And myself as well, I started first 6 months or even year, I was restricting myself, and it was not sustainable. I could sustain only that rice chicken diet, a bit broccoli for maybe 2 weeks. And then my hunger levels was so high, craving levels were so high, so I was every 2 weeks having cheat days, cheat meals, and then the progress was gone, and the cycle would repeat. And when I how that cheat day, cheat meal, next day I would eat again so much. No, would restrict myself a lot, how high hunger levels, sustain it for 2 weeks, and then again it happens. And because I was not knowing how much I need to eat. And I'm not saying that you need to know, just eat the normal amounts, don't restrict yourself. Because when you restrict yourself and have these hunger levels, that means you're definitely under eating your normal needs, when also lack of energy starts or poor sleep, then you are super under eating, which I definitely not suggest. That's gonna make just things worse, and you're gonna build more that skinny fat body type. So yeah. So second thing, training, it's also super important as well. Myself, I made a huge mistake that, yes, I was going to the gym, but I didn't have really a game plan. So I was maybe just doing this exercise, doing this. So every time changing, maybe one day, okay, I'm gonna train legs. Then next week I don't train legs. So I didn't have that clear plan, and doing a lot of cardio sessions because my goal was again to be lean and shredded. And maybe for you that's the same, you go to the gym without any plan, you don't do overload progression, you don't know how to maybe do compound exercise, you maybe just do long cardio sessions on treadmill or cycling, which is fine to do it, but you also want to prioritize real training, do weekly overload progression. And that's super important when you have this skinny fat body type, because you need to build more muscle mass. You want to actually be in some time also spend in calorie surplus, because in calorie surplus you build more muscle mass, and after that, once you are happy with the size or tone you have, then you jump in a calorie deficit. But it's important to build that muscle mass, and that's only gonna happen if you prioritize good strength training sessions, and if you are the same for me as well, when I was on super low calorie diet, doing long cardio sessions, when you do those 2 things, that's just gonna make things worse, with diet, you're not hitting your protein intake, and with training, you are not doing strength training. So there's no space for building that muscle mass. So yeah, I would really highly suggest to use your first, especially years when you start your health and fitness journey to build that foundation, learn about your food intake, learn about your training, prioritize strength training sessions, and follow like the plan, real plan, not changing every week like things. You know, like you want to follow like same exercises to do the overload progression for at least 12 to 16 weeks, be in a rep range around 6 to 12 reps, each exercise 3 to 4 sets, you know, building that hypertrophy, not following like these jumping jacks, crunches, doing 50, 100 reps. You know, that's not gonna build like muscle. That's not gonna help you fix that skinny fat body type. And that's why like third thing where it comes, the right plan. You know, a lot of people like can't sustain consistency. They lack consistency, they lack motivation because they don't see results, or they expect to see results in a short term. You know, they think they're gonna go to the gym, follow a diet, they're gonna see incredible results in like 2 weeks, but that's not the case, you know. And when you don't see the results in 2 weeks, then you like start doubting yourself, you know, the things doesn't work your way, you know, my metabolism is slow, you know, and then you look for new things, what to add, what to try. This new diet, maybe I have to try keto, you know, I have to try portion control, maybe this gonna work, and then you do it for 2-3 weeks, maybe see some results, but you don't again see those like big changes. However, like big changes comes like later, you know, like give it more time. It's not gonna be in 2 weeks that you're gonna see incredible results, you know. And that's why you have to make this health and fitness journey more as a lifestyle, not just thinking of short-term results. Because for myself as well, back in the days when I started, like my goal was like 6-pack, want to be shredded, you know, and I gave myself like 3-4 months. I achieved that, I got that summer body, but throughout that summer, I didn't train anymore because I had that body, like I'm okay. But after that summer, I was again not in shape because I was like just prioritizing that short-term result. Where now, like I have made it as a lifestyle, and you have to make your fitness journey as well as a lifestyle and prioritize it, no matter if you're busy, no matter if you're traveling, and you're gonna sustain it. And it doesn't have to be complicated. Also, a lot of people make mistake that they think they have to train 6 to 7 times a week, 2-hour gym sessions, 1-hour cardio sessions, cook 2 hours of meal preps every day, but that's not the case. Myself and most of my clients train only 2 to 3 times per week in a gym, 45, 50-minute workouts in and out, strength training, prioritizing that compound movements, you know, and that's gonna get those results. And that's also really sustainable, especially with the busy schedule or other things that's going on, you know. Because my goal is not that my clients and myself become bodybuilders, but my goal is that I and my clients become the most fit, healthiest versions of ourselves, so we can do more things into our day-to-day life, you know, have more time for our partners, have time more for our like business or work, you know, outside other things what we enjoy, to have more time and we become those best versions of ourselves. And that's only gonna happen when you like are able to sustain your health and fitness all the time. You know, no matter when you're busy, no matter when you're traveling. And because if you only learn how to prioritize your like health and fitness when you're comfortable, when you are in your normal routine, when you are like in your home, you know, but if you only learn how to prioritize it, then it's not gonna last, right? Because when the busy times comes, when the travel times comes, like you're gonna stop, and then like you're losing that consistency, and then you lose that consistency, motivation drops, and then to come back at it, it takes like way more effort, you know, so you don't want to lose that consistency. And that's why how to gain more consistency is having that sustainable plan, right plan that fits your lifestyle and needs. So I hope these tips were super valuable for you. And if you want to have your own fitness and health journey like sustainable, so you are consistent, motivated, and you can fix that skinny fat body type, then book that Health Discovery Health Assessment call, link in bio. We're gonna go on a call together. I'm gonna ask you a couple questions to see if we are right fit to each other, to see if I can help you at all. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and I see you in the next video.